No, sir, Mr. Thompson, you know I don't put up with any of that. You understand?
Right.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You understand I'm not going to put up with that?
Yes, sir.
Not anything like that. You understand? Do you understand me?
Yes.
There's not going to be any private citizen, sovereign citizen, any of that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're before the court today for your affidavit of violation of probation. You filed a bunch of stuff that doesn't make any sense. I've denied most of it. I'm going to probably deny the rest of it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Absolutely.
I got some education.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We're taking a look at a Florida man who identifies as a sovereign citizen and seems unable to stay out of trouble with the law. His main misunderstanding? The difference, or rather, the lack of one, between traveling and driving. While it's true you can travel without driving, legally speaking, you can't drive without traveling. We've actually discussed this individual before, back when he was first arrested for a felony probation violation, simply for operating a vehicle without a driver's license. Let's revisit his story and break down exactly what happened.
Suspender revoked. You don't want to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
But that's the thing is, I've never even been pulled over. I don't know how I got a license or a warrant or anything. I haven't been pulled over in more than a year. Any emergency contact. I went to go pick up a records request and they gave me a warrant instead of the records.
Do y'all know anything about this?
As to the new law.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
Don't answer that. I shouldn't ask that question.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Strike that from the record. I won't do that if you won't do any other mess. I won't ask you that question.
But you transfer that to the judge?
Just filed. I just filed in the court file.
I tried to and they wouldn't accept it.
All right. Was he arrested? Is there a new arrest for driving license suspender revoke? State?
Yes, there was a bench warrant issued on 1/23/24 that's executed 1/29/24.
But I was just doing a records request and had an agreed upon date to pick it up, went up there to pick it up and gave me a warrant, so the records that are requested.
What I'm gonna let y'all
Return
do
that?
Listen, I'm gonna leave him on probation. I'm gonna set this for preliminary on April. What's that April date?
April 17th.
April 17th. I'm gonna let him take care of that in county court and see what happens, okay?
Thank you.
And I think that's the only violation he had.
Yes, sir.
Keep doing what you're doing on
It's a long road ahead, starting with going back to school to finish the 3rd grade, then progressing through high school, followed by 4 years of college. After that, there's law school and a few additional years of specialized study. So yes, you could definitely say there's quite a bit of education in your future.
This is at a preliminary hearing. Do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
All right. You wish to represent yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll present myself to the court.
Sir?
Said I'll present myself to the court.
If you'll swear Mr. Thompson in, sure state your name.
I'm the attorney, in fact, for Justin Reed Thomas in fictitious name.
No, sir, you're not. State your name.
Justin Reed.
Okay. And,
That's my given name.
sir?
Justin Reed.
Okay. And Mr. Reed, you made an, Justin Reed?
Reed's his middle name, Your Honor.
I understand that. What's your last name?
That's not my property, sir.
Nope, I'm not gonna take that. Tell me your real name.
Justin Reed.
What's your name on your birth certificate?
That's not my property either, sir. That's the state of
All
Florida.
right. Mr. Thompson, I'm gonna find you're not competent to represent yourself.
It seems like this might be his first major brush with the law, as Judge Brantley would be fully within his rights to send him back to jail for violating the terms of his probation. He did show up for his court date in April, but this time he made quite the statement, arriving in a striking set of zebra stripes.
Say again? I can't.
Were you in the were you in the military?
Yes, sir. I was in the Army.
So you knew how to read and write?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I remember correctly, are you on disability now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Been through a heart attack and a stroke.
Yes.
Since.
Also, you've had some other physical injuries too. Is that correct?
Say again?
You had some physical injuries also. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I've got 6 screws in my neck and a stent in my heart.
And before the court, I believe, court is aware of this. I believe had Mr. Thompson on the violation of probation before. Is your father here? Is any family here? Okay, I thought so. Okay. All right, sir. Have you ever represented yourself before?
And this court, just for the last hearing, the reason I'm on probation, that's the only 2 times I've ever tried to defend myself from here.
And you understand that attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence and criminal procedure?
I cannot hear you, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. You understand that attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence and criminal procedure?
Say again?
Do you want a hearing device?
You're so quick to abandon the script. If you had handled this the same way a few years ago, you likely could have avoided a significant amount of jail time.
And attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and law. And they're there to assist you in preparing for this preliminary hearing and preparing for an evidentiary hearing. You understand that?
Yeah, well, from my past experience, they didn't seem to want to do any of those things for me.
Well, I'm just asking, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that you'll be held to that same standard.
Yes, sir.
And that if I do allow you to represent yourself, the first time I hear anything that sounds like what you started talking about today, you will not be able to represent yourself. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that'll be immediate.
Yes, sir.
And I'll never allow you to represent yourself again in this proceeding. If I hear that, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you still wish to represent yourself?
Yes, sir. I believe in self-defense. Yes, sir.
Sir?
I believe in self-defense. Yes, sir. I went to war for this country. I would always like to represent and defend myself.
Okay. All right. Was there an amended violation of probation filed yet?
It looks like there was on March 1st, Your Honor.
Okay. Very good. All right. Well, sir, I'm going to allow you to represent yourself at any point in time that you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you. I'll appoint one. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You're here today on a violation of probation hearing. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
All right. And let's see.
I would like to move on to evidentiary hearing if we could, sir.
Well, you have to give the state notice. They'll have to have a chance to subpoena witnesses. This is not your evidentiary hearing today.
No, I just want to move for one.
You want to move for one? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Who's the attorney?
It's
Ms. McAfee. I'm going to set this for an evidentiary hearing. I don't want to set it on the 22nd because that's graduation. Yeah, let's go ahead and set it May 22nd at 1:30. We'll do that at a preliminary at 9 o'clock. And Mr. Thompson, remember, at any point in time, you want to ask for an attorney, I'll appoint one. You understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I be released until we get to that evidentiary hearing so that I can?
Mr. Thompson has asked to, has made an oral tennis motion for release. Ms. McAfee, what's the state's position?
I believe the new law is a misdemeanor driving on a suspended license. Based on that, I have no objection.
Pardon?
I have no objection.
To release him back? All right. As a special condition of your probate, I'll release you on your own, I'll release you at this time, based on that oral tennis motion, the state's position. As a special condition of that release, you're not to operate a motor vehicle. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
No questions asked. You cannot operate a motor vehicle. You'll abide by the terms and conditions of your probation. You'll sign a notice to come back on the May 22nd at 9 and 1:30.
No hearing device is going to help someone who's completely oblivious and stuck in their own stubborn mindset.
And the probation will be extended 24 months from the original date. All prior conditions of the original plea agreement still reinstated. And the only other agreement would be, it's based upon a driving license suspended and an obstruction charge, which is pending in misdemeanor court. He's the one who would admit to it, so we're going to stipulate to the facts that the state, what they call the witnesses, they could prove in VOP court the violation. Okay? Am I right? This is what you agreed to, right? 24 months?
I can just make a finding there's a basis that he's had contact with law enforcement.
Okay. 24 months from the original plea date, and just all the prior conditions are reinstated, and that's it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I sign right there. Sign that.
Every time.
Solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, Mr. Thompson, state your name.
I'd like to grant my name to this court, sir.
What, sir?
I'd like to grant the name to this court. That's what you recommended before is what it's off of. I'd like to I have my disclaimer here. Can we give this to the clerk?
I think I'm gonna just revoke his release and put him in custody.
Say
And
again?
it's what I'm planning on, is what I'd like to do.
Your name right now, your legal name is Justin Reed Thomason. Is that right?
That's their legal name. That's who owns it.
All right, look, you signed this thing.
I signed it.
Okay, you signed it, and you agreed to what this position is, correct? You agreed to abide by probation, is that correct?
I guess I don't have much of a choice.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
Under duress. No. This whole thing is under duress, but I'll do it because I don't have a choice.
Can I have a few minutes with him?
I'm thinking about revoking his release and just taking him into custody and continuing his
Say again?
evidentiary.
Being released from custody for a second time. And to his credit, he actually shows up for his court date. The hearing itself was to decide whether his probation would continue or be completely revoked. And as usual, he nearly manages to botch that as well.
Don't do all this nonsense of what you're doing, okay?
Justin Reed Thomason.
Your dad's been here at every
I
court
know.
date. And your sister,
I don't
I
like
know,
it
has been
any more
here
than he
before. And they're trying their best. And I know you've got some issues, but they're trying their best to take care of you. And you're trying your best to go to prison.
No, I'm not. I'm trying,
Yes, sir, you are.
trying my best to be free.
No, sir, you're not. What you're trying your best to do is go to prison. And that's exactly what's going to happen if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. And I understand you've got some issues, but I do also understand that you're competent to proceed. And I am willing to put you back on probation right now. And the only thing it will cost you is an extra $250 over the probationary period and extend it to 24 months. And then you can fight your county court case if that's what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
If that's what you want to do,
Yes, sir.
your name's Justin Reed Thomason, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what you were named at birth, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you understand that you're waiving your right to an evidentiary hearing, is that correct?
Did I?
Or are you? I've got you set for a hearing this afternoon.
We're pleading to this instead of having a hearing.
Okay. Okay.
You're waiving that right, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're waiving your right to require the state prove the allegations against you.
That's a big one, but
Yep. And the only thing you're admitting is that you got arrested on some new charges. You're not admitting whether you did or did not do the crime that you're charged with.
I definitely got arrested.
You definitely got arrested.
6 times in the last 18 months.
Stop acting like a fool. And while you're at it, take a moment to figure out what your legal name actually is. Maybe even ask your mother, the very person who gave it to you.
Was freely and voluntarily made. It's extended sentence is extended 24 months from the original sentence date. All conditions that are reimposed. There's an additional $250 imposed today for the cost of the prosecution of the violation of probation. Sir, you have 30 days to find notice of appeal. If you'd like to have an attorney to appoint to represent you, one may be appointed to represent.
The statement you just made really highlights your complete lack of self-awareness. The only truly ridiculous part of being arrested 6 times in the past 2 years is that you didn't learn your lesson the very first time. And just so you know, arrests 7 and 8 are both set to happen before this video even ends.
Hello. Deputy Navarro of the Bay County Sheriff's Office. You don't have a tag on your vehicle. Do you have a license?
Not on me, sir. I don't believe I do.
You don't have a license on you?
I was just trying to run the store to get some food for my dog real quick.
Okay, well, you know you can't drive this vehicle, right, without
I'll
a tag?
turn around then and go back to the house. And I'll walk
No,
down
sir.
there.
You were going to stay here, okay?
All right.
So you don't have your license on you?
No, sir. All I have for identification right now is this.
Okay. Do you have registration on this vehicle, and do you have your...
It's not mine. I don't know really anything is.
You said it's not yours?
No.
Whose vehicle is this?
neighbors across the road.
It was your neighbor's,
Yeah. He lets me use it whenever I want. I mean,
but it's parked in your driveway.
yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, because you don't have a license, or do you have a valid license?
Not with me.
Not with you?
No, I'm trying to get it reinstated, but I got to pay some fees that are kind of exorbitant
So
right now.
your license isn't even valid?
No. Okay. So not right now.
All right. Sit tight, okay?
All right.
All right. After a brief investigation, it was discovered Justin's license was suspended in 2022 and the vehicle was not insured. Hey, Justin, step out of the vehicle for me, all right?
What you need?
All right, come here.
Well, you mean arrested? Or?
We've got an issue here, okay?
What's the issue?
Well, the issue is, one, your driver's license has been suspended since 2022.
Oh, that's...
Okay? Yes. Two, all right, you're driving a vehicle with no tag on it.
It's not driving, though. That's kind of a commercial term.
No.
I'm handling private.
You're traveling by means of driving.
No, sir.
Yes. Well, what
I
are the
disagree
means?
with that.
What means are you traveling then? You're traveling, but by what means?
By using an automobile.
Right. You're operating an automobile, correct?
No.
You're operating, meaning you're in control of.
I didn't never
You're
say
not.
that.
You're
You
not in
said
control
that.
of an automobile. You're not in control of this automobile.
I'm in use of it.
You're in use of it.
Yes.
So you don't control it.
I mean, it's got a computer system.
It's got a computer. My man,
if it decides to take control, it
You
can.
are in control of this automobile, okay? It doesn't self-drive.
Right.
You are in control. So you are operating because you are in control of a motor vehicle and traveling by means of driving, okay?
What do you want to do about it?
So here's the thing, all right? Put your hands behind your back.
All right. I got them already. Can I show you all fixed up? And
I will take care of it.
can we go by my house?
No.
Because I got stuff that's sitting out that's going to ruin my dog.
Well, then you're going to have to call somebody to come take care of your pets, okay? 442 back.
I feel like I'm just a giant target now. You already arrested me once, haven't you?
1015, one white male. Yes, I have actually, and I told you that I was going to be looking for this van because it is.
So you're just watching my house waiting on me to mess up then?
No, I was
As
just.
soon as I drove by, you turned around and pulled me over.
Yeah, because I
There's no way you
noticed the
could've-
van. I know exactly what van you drive. Okay, so
Where you want me at?
you're going to sit in the back of my vehicle.
Here we go again.
Yeah, man. I told you if I see that. I told you if I see that van traveling, okay, then I was going to pull it over and I was going to tow it and I was going to place you under arrest. I told you that. I said you need to get things in order. All right. You don't have a proper driver's license. You don't have your van registered. You don't have that van registered. Okay. You're using the sovereign citizen script, and your van, your license plate, is kind of
You guys just love
reflecting.
labeling us.
Well, yeah, that's your label, man. Stop.
So, his felony probation has been reinstated. Now the real question is, how long will it take him to completely mess it up again?
You have to follow Florida state statute, right?
On what grounds?
On what grounds?
Yeah.
You live here, my man.
So they're applicable to anybody that's within Florida then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Absolutely, 100% sure. You're in the state of Florida, you have to follow.
Statutes are applicable to employees.
No, sir.
Do you have a law degree or anything?
I have to agree with the officer. If you don't want to be labeled a sovereign citizen, then stop using the sovereign citizen arguments and scripts, whether in court or on the roadside. Now, this guy is claiming to be an American state national, as his license plate proudly declares. Anytime you see the American flag displayed like that, you know you're dealing with someone who's bought into the crayon-crunching, glue-sniffing version of state nationalism. Before the officer kindly escorted him to his new residence, he had a few words of wisdom to share.
And he was given a notice, conditional release by Judge Campbell. Mr. Thompson, do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you today? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at revoking your release because, in my opinion, you should be in custody and should not have been released from custody. I believe this is a new law violation. Is that correct?
A what, sir?
A new law violation.
I don't.
When you arrested on another driving license, suspended or revoked,
Yes, they were staking out my house, and I don't understand why. I was going to get some food.
I'm going to revoke your release at this time and take you into custody for a violation of probation. I'm going to take you into custody.
I'm here to finalize that disclaimer that I have. It's here now, sir. If you
Take him into
would
custody.
accept it, please.
I'm revoking your release. You should have been held without bond. He's going to be held without bond.
I'm not going anywhere. The guy.
Just give him to his fog bearer.
I'll put it. Another thing.
That's the list.
Set for October.
Can't believe this is happening again.
We'll talk to him again about an attorney when he has a seat up there.
I was down there trying to pay the fines before I came in here, sir.
Mr. Thompson,
Well, they told me to come back
I
after
didn't
this.
sign the warrant. I thought you were being held without bond. I guess I should have checked, but I'd have signed the warrant and you'd have been held.
That was because my father, he said, I've been helping with the family. He's had a pacemaker put in just a few days ago and I'm trying to help nurse the family.
Put him in the box.
You were taking me away from the
Put him
family?
in the box.
Anything else in your property that you want?
That officer just served him a hefty dose of E__, straight to the part of the brain where common sense should live. When he returned for his next court date, Judge Brantley was far from pleased to learn that he had already violated the probation he was just placed on, and that another judge had let him out on pretrial release. But there's no need to worry. Judge Brantley knows exactly how to handle this situation and set things straight.
I think released you for a notice to appear today or released you on your pretrial release. This is my probation. I got a warrant, so I'm going to issue a warrant today, hold without bond, based on your...
What is that now?
Judge Campbell, you were arrested on a new misdemeanor driving while license suspended or revoked. Judge Campbell, on your violation of probation, released you, the pretrial release program. I'm revoking that release because it's my probation, and I'm going to hold you without bond based on the new violation.
That's just terrible.
I can't help it, Mr. Thompson. You've got another
I was here to
charge.
disclaim and surrender all those documents at home.
This isn't just about paying fines and clearing the financial penalties. It's about your repeated disregard for the rules and your inability to follow the terms of your probation by obeying the laws of the state of Florida. Later on, Judge Brantley brings this troublemaker back for a second helping of justice.
You understand, attorney? Go ahead and swear Mr. Thompson in.
Put your right hand.
For what reason?
I'm going to swear you and ask you some questions.
I don't think I'm supposed to be sworn in. Due to my faith.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you to affirm, not swear. Okay?
That's the same thing though, isn't it? Affirming and swearing.
I don't know.
I'm here for, let my yeas be a nay and my noes be a no.
Whatever that means. It means
Yes,
nothing to
sir.
me. But what I will
I'm here
do
for
is- let me ask
honesty
you, do
and
you wish to have an,
justice.
do you wish
And
to
there's
have
no
an,
justice in
do
this
you wish
house.
to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, you keep doing it anyway though. I mean, I've never authorized that from
Do
the
you wish to
beginning.
have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
All right. And how far did you get in school? How far did you get in school?
Graduated 12th grade.
Okay, and you were in the military, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was in the Army infantry.
Okay.
Went to war and buried enough of my brothers and sisters to come home.
Yes, sir.
And this,
And
Kind
you
of
understand,
justice.
and you can read and write? Correct?
to an extent.
Okay. You can't read and write altogether?
Well, I mean, it all depends on what dictionary you're using too.
If you use a regular legal dictionary, can you read and write that? You read that?
Say again?
A regular dictionary.
Didn't what?
And you read it, just a regular dictionary, Webster's dictionary.
Yes, I have one at home.
Okay. So you can write too.
I have several different ones. I have Black's Law's dictionaries as well.
I was going
medical
to say, so you can
dictionary.
read and write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I know you've been treated, but I've had you examined before.
100% disabled.
I understand that. I've done everything I could to keep you out of
I've
jail.
already been injured 2 different times
I
at the jails.
I understand that completely, Mr. Thomason, but I've had no luck. Every 2
I
months,
came here
you're
to
back
pay
in-
and they told me to come back to complete
every
it
2
'cause they
months, you're back in court. So what I'm going to do, do you still wish to represent yourself?
I think that's the best matter for me.
I mean, it's up to you. Right now,
I just still think that's the best matter for me, but
What I'm gonna do-
it doesn't seem like anything's fair inside this house. Nothing seems fair here.
how many times have you been released from custody in the last year?
I've been arrested 7 times
I
now
understand.
without any victims. I don't understand how the state of Florida, a stack of papers, can be a victim.
Okay. All right. I'm going to allow you to represent yourself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and have Mr. Thompson evaluated again. Miss Nelson, if you go ahead and prepare us on the court's own order, I'm going to hold you without bond based on the new
That's just
violation of
terrible.
probation.
My mother's 100% disabled. My dad has a pacemaker now, and you're going to hold me without
Your
bond.
dad's
over
at court
driving
every day with you. I
infraction.
understand.
You clearly have no understanding of what subrogation means, or even how to spell it, because if you did, you'd know it has nothing to do with ignoring the laws everyone else follows. Subrogation is simply the legal process of transferring civil liability from one party to another. For example, imagine you and I are traveling side by side on the same road. If your vehicle hits mine and causes me to crash into a telephone pole, the entity responsible for replacing the pole could sue me and my insurance company. But through my right of subrogation, my insurance company can then pursue you for causing the initial damage. It's about liability and responsibility, not some loophole to avoid following the law.